Welcome to my teacher toolbox. In this, we're going to look at 5 tools that I use frequently in my classroom that I think teachers should try to leverage in their own classrooms. The focal point of these tools will be looking at how they help leverage personalization on the part of students, as well as providing teachers the opportunity to get real-time feedback and to make decisions based off of that feedback. The first tool that we're going to look at is Nearpod. Nearpod is a wonderful tool that allows teachers to take presentations, create presentations, and to put inside of those presentations interactive material. Could be polls, quizzes, interactive drawing boards, that students have to respond to. This is a great thing when it comes to being able to get feedback on the part of students, seeing how they're doing on the quizzes, how they're doing on the drawing boards, how they're responding to polls. That provides an immense amount of information as a teacher that I can use to change up the lesson for that particular day or moving forward. Next up is Edpuzzle. Edpuzzle is a tool that allows teachers to take videos, most common being YouTube videos, and assigning questions to them. And there's 2 really important things that I find make Edpuzzle such a genuinely great addition to my toolbox, and that's the ability to have students be accountable to watching the videos, meaning they can't fast forward. They have to answer every question. As a teacher, I get their student progress. I get to see how much of the video they've watched, how many of the questions they've gotten right. So I do get that immediate feedback that I alluded to earlier. But then there's also the flexibility in how the students are able to view the video. Is this something that we're going to dedicate class time to? We can do an Edpuzzle live, allowing one video to be shown and students to be able to answer the questions independently, or they can do it outside of classroom hours, meaning that as a teacher, I have more opportunity to do new activities in class without having to spend the time watching a video. Next up is Google Workspace. Google Workspace are the collectively the apps of Google Docs, Sheets, Slides, and Forms that when put together create such an amazing tool for teachers and students. The main benefit of Google Workspace is the flexibility that it provides me as a teacher. Because of its cloud-based nature, students are able to access it anywhere, at any time, meaning that there's flexibility in how they work. But additionally, the collaboration that students get from being able to share documents with me as the classroom teacher or each other means that the Google Workspace tools have a tremendous impact on the engagement students have towards their learning. The 4th tool that we're going to look at is Quizzes. Quizzes is an engagement tool that attempts to gamify traditional quizzes through the use of interactive games. These quizzes are able to be assigned in class, so you can do like a whole group setting, or you can do self-paced where students are able to progress through the quizzes at their own pace, and they're able to have more opportunity to review missed questions, and so there's a reteaching component added to that quiz. As a teacher, this is one of those things where the real-time data that I get from being able to see the dashboard for each quizzes means that I'm able to see where students are excelling and where there's room for growth, and then being able to evaluate how I can affect that growth through changing my lessons. In general, Quizzes is a great tool that promotes engagement, data-driven instruction, and The other thing that I like about quizzes is that students are able to be supported, whether they are ELL, a learning discrepancy. It's accessible to everybody. And then the last tool is a tool called Creative. Creative is similar to quizzes, except for it's done in real time. And so it enables teachers to provide questions to students that they are able to respond to in real time. So as the course of a discussion, rather than cold calling on students and saying, hey, so-and-so, what do you think? Socrative is a tool that allows the teacher to pose a question to the larger group and students to be able to respond anonymously or with their name, without having to feel that the immense pressure of, did I get it right? Did I get it wrong? I don't want people to think that that I said something dumb. So it's a great tool to help foster classroom discussion and can serve the purposes of both formative assessment and that informal assessment as well. Additionally, on each of these slides, you'll find 2 links to resources that I think are invaluable to helping a new teacher or a teacher new to these tools be able to dive deep into them. Thank you, and I hope that you have gotten something out of these different tools.